All-Star weekend being wrapped up, what were some of your thoughts like heading into this All-Star break about, the NBA, some takeaways so far in this season?
I got really just one takeaway for you,
Okay.
and it'll probably be a surprise takeaway, but
Okay.
the Charlotte Hornets, they're a team that early on I thought had no chance, and they were a team that early on I thought would be in the Utah Jazz position or the Washington Wizards position in terms of tanking for draft stock. I thought they would be sellers at the trade deadline, getting rid of like a Miles Bridges or a LaMelo or something like that, building around Knipper and Brandon Miller. Um, but I think this team can win a playoff series. I
Ooh.
do. Maybe not this year, but this team, they're gonna stay pat. This team has been balling. They've been the best team in the entire NBA the last month and some change.
Mhm.
They're not only winning, they're dominating at a high level. And they got 6 or 7 guys that are contributing to winning, which is very hard to find in the NBA.
And
They're
add
doing it.
Kobe White to the mix, man. Kobe White's gonna be a great addition. I'm with you. I think this Hornets team is in the right direction. I think their head coach is the right guy. He's done a fantastic job with this group. They have tough physical dudes, and they're gonna shoot the shit out shoot the shit out the ball. I almost said football, but shoot the shit out the
Yeah.
ball. Kobe White is gonna be a great addition, like I said. Knipple, Lamelo Ball. Brandon Miller's averaging 20 a game now. He's been great. He's finally looking healthy, finally looking back to his, former self. So I really like this team. Miles Bridges too. They, kept this team intact. They didn't make too many moves at the deadline. They didn't give up too much, but got a huge addition with White. So I think the East is wide open. I think they would get, how the Pistons took the Knicks like 6, 7 games.
Yeah.
That's how the Charlotte Hornets are going to be this season, I think, in the playoffs. I think they're going to get into the playoffs. And yeah, they're going to give that first, second seed a tough ass matchup.
7 games. I got whoever they play, whether it's the Pistons first round, Celtics, maybe Cavs, if they could creep into that second seed, or the Knicks. 7 games, 6 or 7 at least.
But yeah, I think that's going to be a tough series. This is a tough team that's young, hungry, and it's nice seeing Lamelo finally get somewhere, finally build something with Charlotte, and seems like he likes
Yeah,
it over there. And feel like they're just missing a couple more pieces. I know Anthony Davis would have been a great addition, but
yeah.
interested to see what the future of this team looks like. But right now, this is a young, hungry team that I think could push any team into the brink of the East, like you said.
They got the best announcers in the game of basketball.
For real.
The best ones. Absolutely amazing what they got over there.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job, bro. My biggest surprise for the next question, biggest surprises so far this season. I think the Boston Celtics. I think them being the
Yes.
second seed, Jalen Brown. I couldn't tell you a lot about the rest of the people on this roster. Luca Garza is getting rotational valuable minutes. Quetta, I think that's his name. We talked about him last time.
Kata.
Kada, the big man for them, he's been fantastic this season. Vucevic has been great off the bench. Against the Bulls, he dropped 19-11. He's going to be a really good mix between Porzingis and Al Horford. Reliable, can shoot the three. It's been great so far. And yeah, even Jordan Walsh, a younger guy, is being productive in his minutes that he's getting. This Celtics team, it's a bunch of, grit and grind type of guys, but they've found their way. Second in the East, Jalen Brown. Think he's my favorite for MVP right now. I mean, SGA's hurt. There's not too many other options. And I think the story for the Celtics this season has been huge and surprising.
Yeah, the Celtics have been one of the most surprising teams, I must admit, before the season started. I don't even know if I had them in my top 6 or 7.
Me either.
Um, so the fact that they're 2 and they're chasing down 1, 1 is not out of question for them. And then potentially might add um,
Tatum.
one of the best players in the world, quite frankly. Even if he comes off the bench and plays 20 minutes, 18 minutes, like that's Jason Tatum. So this team is looking unbelievable. Like I honestly I don't know what to say. Like Jalen Brown's playing like an MVP candidate. He's dribbling the ball with his left hand now. Like he wasn't doing that in previous
Can't say that
years.
no more about his ass.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla, honestly, he'd be my top 2, top 3 candidate for coach of the year at this moment because nobody had this team doing anything, let alone dominating in the Eastern Conference the way that they're dominating.
Yeah, you see what's happened to the Pacers without Halliburton. Now you look at the Celtics, it's absolute flip. Jalen Brown's done a great job showing he could be a number one option, almost averaging 30 a game. So really like what he's been able to do. And Joe Mazzulla, like you said, coach of the year candidate. He'd be my favorite to win it just for what he's done. And the East is wide open. If they get the first seed, even with the second seed, and Tatum comes back, scary times. I don't know.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
I don't know.
Um, if Tatum comes back and he's 80% of who Jason Tatum is, they'll be the favorite to come out of the East. And they'll have a chance to win the championship this year. They really would. If Tatum is 80% of who he really is. And I mean, the way reports are sounding, man, I mean, Tatum looked like he's close to coming back. Like it doesn't look like he might come back this season. Like it's scary, dude.
It's crazy, bro. And yeah, like even like 70% of Tatum on the Celtics team is going to be cooking. And he won't have to do
Yes.
as much because Jalen Brown has been the leader of this team. He's been the number one option. So he's coming into a perfect situation if he returns. I mean, the Pistons, the Cavs with James Harden. Is this the most wide open that the East has ever been?
I would probably wouldn't say the most wide it's ever been. But and since LeBron has left, probably yes. It's definitely open right now. To start the season off, we were probably saying like the Knicks. I don't know if anybody even had the Pistons
No, that's a
coming
huge
out. It
surprise
was
too.
I think I had the Cavs, and now it's like it's crept up to like 4 or 5 different teams that can do it because the Pistons can do it, the Cavs can do it, the Celtics can do it, the Knicks can do it. So I mean, there are plenty of teams out there that can get it done, man. So I'm just looking forward to seeing like who is going to. I personally, I think it's going to be the Cavs
Okay.
with adding James Harden. But if Tatum come back and like you said, 75, 80% of Tatum, they can beat the Cavs.
Yeah. And I trust them more in the playoffs too. That's an experienced
Yeah,
ass team. Just with Missoula, Jalen Brown, Derek White, and Tatum.
Tatum,
Uh, yeah, the Cavs look really good too, though. James Harden and the spurts he's played. I mean, Jared Allen has had 20 points in each game.
Harden effect. That's the Harden effect, man. Wherever Harden go, his big man gonna eat. Capella used to eat. After Capella ate, Dwight went. Dwight ate a little bit with Harden. He had Zubac just killing. He had Joel had his MVP season with James Harden. So yeah, whatever big man is playing with Harden, they're gonna dominate.
And then it's going to be Evan Mobley too when he returns. So his team, the Cavs, look pretty scary. I like the additions they made, but yeah, Harden has kind of opened the room for Donovan Mitchell to even go even more ballistic offensively too. So I really like where the Cavs are right now. I still like the 76ers, but I could see a case for a lot of teams in the East, and it's kind of crazy to say it's going to make for a really good Eastern Conference playoff bracket and how things land up. Right now, you would say the Cavs come out the East.
Yeah, I would say the Cavs or the Celtics. I would have to see where Jason Tatum is at if and when he comes back. If he doesn't come back, I would have the Cavs being my top team. But if Tatum comes back and he's playing like Tatum, I would be crazy then I say the Celtics.
You had no faith
Not
in
the
the
Pistons.
Pistons? What do
Not
you
the
thought?
Pistons. No, not the
No
Pistons.
faith in them?
The Pistons have a lot of grit, determination. They play like a unit, and I love that about them. But when it comes down to winning a championship, like you need a couple dudes that can go get it. And right now, they it's really just Cade that can really go get it. Like they got Tobias who could help a little
Mhm.
bit. Don't get me wrong, but it's really just Cade out there who's getting the money. And LeBron needed his Robin. He needed D Wade. He needed Kyrie. Steph needed to get over the hump. He needed Clay. He needed KD. Like Cade don't got that second piece yet, so I think it's gonna once he gets that second piece, he'll have a chance. Right now, he just doesn't have it, which is why I think the Celtics and the Cavs will be favored because they got a and they have a B on each team.
Bro, if the Pistons would have got Devin Booker, bro, how would Cade,
But
Devin
yeah,
Booker backcourt?
even like Laurie, even if they would have traded and got Laurie Markkinen, like I would have been like, okay, Pistons are for real. But Duran ain't. He's not a guy that's gonna go get it for you. He has to be handed the ball to
No.
go get it, right? Every team, the Cavs, they have D. Mitch Harden. Like that's a good dynamic duo. They can both go get it. The Celtics will have Tatum and Brown. They can both go get it. You go out west, you got Jokic and you got Jamal Murray. They both going to get it. Like every team that's a championship contender, like true championship contender, they got at least two guys that can go get a bucket at any moment in time. The Pistons don't have that. They got one.
Yeah. I agree. Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.